What is up, Entree fam? Welcome to the Friday live helpcast session with me, your hostess with the mostess, Diana Gladney. And before I throw that up there, if you haven't been around for a while and you're new subscribers, welcome to the Entree fam. Here on this channel, I help you simplify the video creation process by doing different things, whether that is video marketing, video tech tutorials, things like that. Both are here on the channel, as well as the Video Simplified podcast in English. So you can be sure to check that out at dianagladney.com if you need any of those things are on the channel. All that good stuff. You know what the deal is. But welcome, everyone. Super pumped and excited to be back home. Holy cow. Jeez Louise, I'm exhausted still. This trip took a ton out of me. But neither here nor there, because we got things to do. So I'm going to get the link updated for, because I'm running just a smidge off schedule. Get the link set up so that you can go to diana.link/join and join the live stream and get your questions answered live. So give me about 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Did your people say that growing up? Or is that just my own corniness from me growing up? So let's go ahead and get this live link updated. And then y'all can hop on live and ask your questions. That includes your tech questions, YouTube questions, things like that. And we're going to be doing something very different, something I've never done before. Yet and still, I'm very pumped and excited about it because I'm going to be doing some giveaways today. But you have to be live and here. So my replay people, I apologize. Be here live next time. So you need to be here in order to win. So what I'm going to be doing is because there's no way to pick a live comment unless I just specifically pick that person. And that's not what I want to do. So to do that, you need to leave a comment under the video. You actually can still leave comments even though the video is live. So when it's time, okay, you got to follow the instructions. When it's time, you put something in the comments, or I could pick randomly, but you put something in the comments, and then from there, I will pick and I'll be able to draw names from the comments only. And again, I'm only doing it while it's live. And then I'm going to be giving away 1 year free of Ecamm Live Pro. I'm also going to be giving away some URL links. So if you like the whole diana.link/what have yous, like Ecamm Live, like StreamYard, which is what we use for the helpcast for now, and all of those good things, then that is what we will be giving away. In addition to, we got some YouTube channel reviews, a 30-minute private coaching session with me, and all of those different things. And so I'm looking forward to it. I add this link everywhere on the website. Golly. Okay. Just click the big blue button when you go to Diana.link. It should be able to work now. And one more place. I think I don't pay attention to how much work I put into these streams before I go live. So let me jump and say hello to those that are here. Saying anybody at home. Now it is saying I sent you an email. If you can check it. Emails are a bit tricky, so it depends on when I have time for it. I usually schedule out time to go through emails and such. So if I see it, then I'll reply, but those are replied in the order they are received. So saying, let's go, Diana. Dean, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Solution Music, good to see you. And if you have a comment that I have not replied to, I apologize about that again. It just takes me some time to bounce back once I come back in. So let's go see here, diana.link/join and update that one. And then, alrighty, we're all updated now. So now, if you want to hop on, ask your questions, things like that. So, all right, golly, I need to catch my breath sometimes. But yeah, you have a comment, Solution Music, that I haven't replied to, a few other people, but I do remember. I will get around to that hopefully today. Dr. B from BAIM TV saying, hello, Diana, good to see you again. Yes, sir, good to see you also. Really pumped and excited about what you're doing on your channel. Crystal Whiting, howdy. Howdy, Crystal. See, Crystal, you must be some kinfolk because nobody says howdy anymore. Okay, what is it in the world when people don't say howdy? Okay, one of my favorite things. So I had a short mind meld, huh? Yeah, it happens. And I only had one cup of coffee, so we are not firing on all cylinders today. I ran out of coffee, and that is a sin. Okay, in this house. Saying, "Hey, girl, oh, what's up, Alex? Good to see you, brother." Cancer stories and inspiration with Queen Bee. Hi, Diana. Can't stay long, but I'll watch later. Have a great day, everyone. All right, take care. Glad to see you. Glad that you are here. Say, my mom used to say that I'll be there in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. That's awesome. Said that sounds fair. Okay, Kathy, good to see you. Yeah, we ready. Okay. Yes, I know. Relax. I will ask live today. Okay, cool. So I won't have to worry about it. Hope you enjoyed your trip. I did. I missed the hell out of Spokane, Washington. It was amazing. Amazing. Solution Music saying, why StreamYard today? So I only am temporarily using StreamYard while we do these helpcast sessions, so that you can click on the link and join in, whether you're on your phone or on your computer or whatever. And that's helpful because not everybody has a powerful computer for live streaming and a whole bunch of other stuff. So it reduces the barrier to entry of hopping on live. And so that way also for those that like are trying to get help with their setups or trying to show me something on the camera, they can actually just show me what they're working with on the camera, especially like on their phone or whatever. So it makes it that much more easier. But I know Ecamm was saying earlier this year, they did a live stream, Glenn and Ken, the founders of Ecamm, they were saying that they were working on it and for you to be able to do that. So as soon as Ecamm comes out with that, then that is what we are switching to because that's my bread and butter. So, but it's StreamYard for the moment, just for this though. Every other stream is on Ecamm Live. So recent subscriber, well, T Davis, welcome to the family. Saying absolutely love your content. Thank you for providing such great videos. This is why I needed coffee. My pleasure, brother. Glad to be of service and trust me, I understand. All right, saying I am from Texas. We say howdy in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. See, got some good folks down in the good state of Texas where the food is amazing. Okay, here's my email. You don't speak much on video editing. Isn't your favorite subjects? No, it's not that. It's just I actually did a video that I recorded before I left. Right after I recorded it all in the same setting where just 3 tips, I think it was the video title, if memory serves me correctly, just 3 ways to record easier. But then also when it comes to video editing in general, I try to, before I jump into a subject or an area or topic or something like that, it's not about because obviously video editing production is my profession, my full-time profession. But the thing is though, it's like I have to take into account what is important to my community at the moment. And so it's hard to jump just solely into video editing when they're having issues just connecting and hooking up their camera or getting it to look right. They're not there in that process yet. And so I transition into content based on my community's needs, not just based off of things that I may know or maybe something that's a hot topic in the world per se, of video at the moment or whatever. So I more or less move in the way that's best serving to the community. So that kind of stuff is going to start to come out. It's just going to be progressive and in the way that, again, it's going to best serve the community. So it's not that I don't love it. It's just that it's not something that is important right now to the overall community. So that's not going to best serve them right now. But starting to serve some of that stuff will come out. But it's like, again, process of getting the camera, getting it set up, recording, getting it to look right for you and your setup, then transitioning into recording better, editing better, stuff like that, and all of that. So say, by the way, the comments are not showing below. Well, that is a bummer because if that's the case, it's going to make me randomly pick people. Let's see here. I don't want to randomly pick people for the live stream. So let's go to YouTube. Let's go to my channel and let us see if for the live stream anyhow, it should be a comment section. I thought that they changed that. Yeah, so there you have to, it's not, yeah, you can go to the comment section of the video of this live stream and leave an actual comment when it's time for it. So, but yeah, so when it's time, you drop down the phrase per se, and we'll do a giveaway there. So those that are just joining, we're doing live giveaways today. So it's going to be a little corny, but I am corny. So it's going to be on brand for that very reason. So I'm super pumped and excited. We're going to be giving away Ecamm Live, 1 year of Ecamm Live Pro. I'm going to be giving a couple of those away. For me, I use the Dyna.link type stuff, just short branded links. So I'm going to be giving a couple of those away. So if you want to use a .live or .online or .tech, .website, .video, .rocks, .lol, those will be available. So you give those away. So we can't comment in live only after the live ends. The only options is live chat. No, because I'm looking at I just pulled it up on my phone, and that's not like because I'm signed in and it's my thing. You can still leave comments in the comment section on a live stream. So just not in the chat. You got to obviously scroll down to the comment section. Dee saying, hi, how are you? Doing good? Tired? Need more coffee? And so that's about the short of it. So I say howdy, but only in real life. This is real life. Shoot. Good afternoon. Hope all is well. Good to see you, James. Glad that you're here. Saying Diana Canon SL2 has clean HDMI. No. So most Canon cameras don't have clean HDMI. It was only really with the Canon M6 Mark II, Canon SL3, which is a camera I really don't recommend ever. Those have clean HDMI. They just put them in weird cameras, honestly. I think even like the G7X Mark III that has horrible autofocus and overheats. Saying, hey, Diana, long time listener, first time caller. Well, you're welcome to hop on just the same, but good to see you, Richie. Glad that you are here. Saying, oh, okay, thanks for the clarity. Sure thing. Saying having audio issues with Ecamm Live and Blue Yeti microphone or the H1N. Any mic tips? Well, honestly, it sounds like you're doing a bunch of stuff. So the Blue Yeti microphones is a USB microphone. Trying to use the H1N. That's a handheld recorder. That's a different type of audio setup, at least from a 3.5 millimeter audio connection jack, which is just like one of these kind of a thing. So you're talking about a USB versus a 3.5 millimeter audio jack. You need to decide on what the setup is. One of the things I always suggest when it comes to audio or video is invest in a system, not just random gear. The reason why I say that is because if you are investing in random gear, highly recommended, whatever on YouTube, you're buying a bunch of random stuff, get all that random stuff at your office or at your desk, and you're like, how do I make this work? Versus reverse engineering that. And it's like, what are you trying to really accomplish? What setup are you trying to do? Because audio is very easy and very flexible, but it's like you really have to think of the system. So I set up systems that make sense for me and how I operate, being one woman show kind of a deal. Or if you had help, that system still should serve and increase efficiency. So if you're using Ecamm Live, your audio options are vast. If you're using the Blue Yeti microphone, you're using a USB mic connectivity. So that is going to make you be connected to computer USB ports and stuff like that for audio. So if you're trying something else, that's one thing. If you're trying to use the H1N, that's an external recorder and audio setup. So that's something totally different. So figure out the system that you want and go from there. Otherwise, you're just buying a bunch of random stuff and like, well, how do I get whatever versus buying and ordering things that fit a system, if that makes sense. Saying, hi, I'm new to your channel, loving your great content. Why, thank you, Libby. Good to see you. Glad that you are here. James is saying, what camera are you using today? Well, James, today we are using the Sigma 16 millimeter lens, Sony a6600, and that is all she wrote. So what computer do you run with Ecamm? Ecamm only runs on Macs. So it's a Mac only software. So if you don't have Mac, that means buy a Mac. So for the longest time, I had a 2013 MacBook Pro that had none of the features of none of the anythings of what I would ever need to do, all of the things that I eventually wind up doing with it. But wind up being that it just worked really well for everything of what I wanted to do, honestly. So I went ahead and switched, and that was it. So now I have a 2016 MacBook Pro. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM and all of the things that I would need. So, that's for video. With Ecamm Live, you honestly don't need a lot. The features and the specs and stuff like that are very, very, very low. It's a very low barrier to entry. You don't need a ton. to run it. And so that's one of the things that I always liked about it, which is why it worked on super old computers. And I think even the developers have fairly older computers. So that's pretty cool that you don't need a lot. But I think when you start to add more things, for example, like the one gentleman asked about video editing. I could pull up a video like I've done. It's an old video. And it was like a watch me edit live. And so it was when I was still using the M50, it was one of the videos that I was getting ready to do on my setup. And I just kind of talked through, here's what I'm looking for when it comes to the video side of things. Here's why I recorded it this way. I just kind of talked through that process. It was late, but it was a live stream. And so when you start doing more complex systems and things like that, different kinds of stuff, then you want to really dig into things that require more. For example, I use Google Chrome. Google Chrome just does not play well with anything Apple, it seems, and it just eats, like a truck driver. So, and I've never met a fit truck driver for long. So it's just a matter of what are you trying to do and then buying based on that. I always suggest at least getting 16 gigabytes of RAM or higher. At least 16 is the baseline though. Try to get a dedicated graphics card. Like in the Macs, they have like the Radeon Pro X, Y, and Z, whatever's. Look for that, and just kind of go from there. So Rich D saying, I bought everything. And that is why I don't blindly recommend just whatever. I honestly, personally, just no shade against anybody I hate those Blue Yeti microphones. Some people hate these stick microphones. They like the Shure SM7B and stuff, but I hate those Blue Yeti microphones because it's like, again, it doesn't, the flexibility is not there. Again, this is my mind. I have my bias. So this is one of my biases. It's like, so I hate, I hate those Blue Yeti microphones because when you want to do more, it's just like, how do you do this? And people were selling them things like they were hotcakes, even though we all say pancakes these days, selling them like they were hotcakes out in these streets. So I hated them. I was like, why are people recommending this? So stupid. Da, 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 da. But it's fine. But you can work around that. It's options. Now look at what you have. Now you can say, what are these things that I own? I own the Zoom H1N. I own a USB microphone, which is fine. It's really nothing wrong with the mic. It's just, again, that's my personal preference. So look at the things that you have, look at the camera that you're using and the setup, and then say, okay, what am I trying to achieve? Is it just good, clean audio? Do I need an audio recorder for that? Because you can get good audio and we'll get good audio out of the Blue Yeti microphones. Why are you trying to make that system more complex? For example, I had picked up, because I rented it before, like around October for a shoot, because I had the Zoom H4. And I was like, I don't like that. But I do like the Zoom H6, but I rented it, which again, so those of you, first of all, y'all, somebody send me some coffee in the name of the Father. Send me coffee. Oh, I knew I should have went to the store before the stream. So, but I tried the Zoom H6 and I knew that once I got into here, got to using it, the layout, the system, and stuff like that, it fit better into my system. And so I rented it. So again, those that were asking about it, where's the deal with lens rentals? That's coming. I still have to decide what I want to order for that. So I'm now partnered with lens rentals. So that's very, very cool. And if you want to use get 15% off, you can use the code Diana, DIANA 15 for 15% off your rental. So I had rented it before because I was already a customer of theirs, but I rented this before back in October, loved it. Went ahead and bought it. But if I'm thinking, which I tested this week just to see, because I'm sure we're probably along the same train of thought. What happens? Does the quality increase when I use this, like pipe the audio from the XLR port here from this microphone, because it has it, into here, and then pump this in to the computer? Does it improve the audio? And the answer is yes, very significantly, honestly. And I'm going to do some other tests and stuff like that. But at the same time, is what we're hearing and what you've heard all for forever on this channel using this mic horrible? No, and nobody's ever complained about it. It's just me wanting to up that quality. But is that quality, the excess of gear, processes, batteries, and whatever, worth it? No. So not doing it. May find a process for it later, but not right now. Crystal saying thanks. You're welcome. So James saying, is Ecamm live on iPad yet? I don't think it's going to be. I think it's just only a desktop app and will only be one. There may probably be in the future some connectivity or something like that, maybe on mobile or something like that, or what have you, with some other stuff that they were saying that they were working on earlier this year. But I doubt that it'll become like something that they start doing with phones, and like primarily with phones, like a Switcher Studio kind of deal. I don't think that it'll probably ever go to that. So I have a 2019 MacBook Pro. So when you go to that Apple icon and you click on that about this Mac part, it'll tell you what all the graphics card and RAM and stuff like that. Because not just the year, because some people have 2019 MacBook Airs and they suck for using it for anything, you know, with a lot of stuff. So, but check that spot, and then that should help with kind of just knowing where you are. If you at least have 8 gigabytes of RAM, you're fine for live streaming. And it'll be a graphics card in there, but if it says like Radeon Pro, whatever, or something or whatever, then you're definitely good to go. Didi saying, can you guide us on the Stream Deck iOS app and how it works with Ecamm Live? There are not many videos on it yet. Yeah, why not? Let me add that to the list. I don't play around with, what is it? The Stream Deck iOS app, but because it's like, I know people were asking and have asked me quite a bit about the actual device. And it's like, for what? You know, I don't need it. And it's like, and then too, most people that I'm teaching and educating about don't have a need for either. And again, the more elements that you add, the more complex it becomes. But the app, I'll look into it. So we'll see. So Chris is saying, I have 2019 MacBook Pro, 16 gigabytes RAM. You're solid. You're good to go. Everything else is extra at that point. So you're good. You have more than enough, my dear. Saying, yes, Chrome eats the Mac up. So sad. I use Safari or Firefox instead. I wouldn't touch those with a 10-foot pole. Google works and is so efficient. It has been for forever. I just can't leave. I can't do it. I've worked with Firefox before, but it's just like, ain't happening. I can't do it. For live streaming, most of those USB mics aren't great because they're condenser mics. That's another thing too. So like this particular microphone is a dynamic microphone. I only recommend dynamic microphones because condenser mics pick up everything. And it seems like everywhere in St. Louis is in proximity to the airport. So you're always hearing an airplane fly over. And it's like, for those times when the airplanes or jet and the military is doing stuff and they fly over and they're just super duper loud for whatever reason, that stuff doesn't get picked up significantly in these dynamic microphones. Whereas with condenser microphones, every little thing, if your kids are playing in the other room, it gets picked up. If a door closes, it gets picked up. Like everything, if you're tapping or moving, or especially like if the fan kicks on your computer, all that stuff gets picked up. I don't want to hear that stuff. And I don't want to have to do audio processing after the fact to, try to mitigate that. And it just sucks. And so I never recommend a condenser mic at all. So, just saying. So Alex spot on with that one. Saying, coffee, please. Okay, y'all bow your heads and pray for me that I can get through this stream, but we're going to keep it #short. And that's your cue. We're going to jump right into the giveaway. I wish I had some corny music to play. If this was Ecamm, I would do some corny music maybe next time, because this won't be the last time. But so in your mind, imagine like corny giveaway music, raffle, carnival stuff. And we're going to jump into the giveaway. So type in #short in the comments. I'm going to go and pull a comment, and we'll go ahead and go and see what that person will win. So we're going to start that. You got 30 seconds to get to it. And if in 30 seconds your comments ain't there, it ain't there. It's going to be picked randomly. And so it is what a TI is. So what we're going to be doing, for example, I'll show you guys. Let us go and share. Oh, right. I don't think I've used StreamYard on this computer yet. So, and the short can't be in the chat. It needs to be in the comment section. So in the comment section, you have to have it. All right. And hopefully this works, because I forgot this is my first time using StreamYard with this. And let's see here. This better not screw up, okay? Shoot. Let's see here. Chrome tab. All right, share. All right, so now you should allegedly be, you should be able to see. So this is what we're going to do. So for example, let's pick a video. And this is what I was saying for y'all that ask about testing and stuff, or see like these live stream tests. I got hair clips in my hair and all that stuff. Ain't nobody got time to be embarrassed like that. Okay, so that's what I was saying. Like when I was saying the ZV-1 could live stream via USB natively using Ecamm Live, I was testing that at different times, but I'm not showing that. I got hair clips in. We ain't doing that. So let's go to a video. These are all live streams, actually. So let's go to a recent video and let's pick the vlog. Why not? So TubeBuddy has in here, which is really cool. Pick a winner. So I can't do the word because I didn't tell anybody a word to put in, but I can choose from all the comments and pick a winner. And so Gadget Dad would have won something if there was something to pick from this video. So this is why you got to leave a comment. So you got to go put #short in the comments section. So 30 seconds is long up. I've talked it all the way through. You've seen how it's going to be done. Let's go over to the live stream and let's go to pick a winner. Oh, don't have any comments. Y'all didn't leave no comments. If not, we may have to do an older video so that make you jump around. So unfortunately, let's see what we got here. Check on YouTube and we'll see, because if it doesn't work, so we got to check now and double check. Comment section. Do we have any? Or any comments that have been left by now? Didn't see anything. Oh, we're going to skip it this time then. Nobody left a comment. Nobody wants a year Ecamm Live then. Unless I just pick somebody randomly, but that's not fair. So can't leave comments on the live stream until the replay. It's not showing me that. Literally, like add a public comment. I can show you. Let me slide it over. See, you can leave a comment right when it's live. But yeah, so I know I've seen that before. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I am going to, because we're doing this gosh darn giveaway. I've been holding on and holding on. So what we're going to do, since the vlog is the last one, I'm going to drop, because it has to be a comment. There's no other way to pick live, which sucks. I'm going to drop the link to the video in the chat. This is stupid, okay? The fact that it can't be live and y'all aren't seeing it. You can as the broadcaster, but the public cannot. Okay. Man. Y'all cannot get to the comments. This sucks. Okay, so let's do a vote, because I'm not going to make the decision. We'll decide as a community. Should I just pick randomly from the chat? Or do you want to go leave a comment and have a random drawing from a true random drawing from the comments of that word from a video? It means you'd have to open up a new tab on your phone or on your computer and then leave a comment. So you may have to run 2 tabs open at the same time, but some of y'all probably got 17 tabs open, so I know it's not a hardship. So let me know. Y'all want me to pick or random from the chat? So let me know. First one, so I'll do this. Let's do the spinning first. Let's do we're going to get this sorted out by the next time. So what I'll do is let's go ahead and let's do the spinning. Let's go ahead and see what you win. And then I'll pick somebody. Somebody's saying like the closest win, random from the chat. Want me to pick? Oh, pick a number. That's cool, Tish. Way to go, Tish. Let's do pick a number. Okay. From pick a number between 1 to 25. And I'm going to write down what I'm thinking. Pick a number between 1 and 25. And then I'll do a spin. And whoever gets it, we'll do a spin and see what you get. So pick a number. We're going to do pick a number. We got to go old school out here in these streets. Back in the day of, what's the guy names from like Jeopardy and all the other show hosts that I don't remember? Wheel of Fortune and all that good stuff. All right. So we got the numbers coming in. Okay. Okie dokie dokie. Now, if you get the Ecamm Live and you don't have Ecamm Live, let me know. We'll pick something else. Do a draw again. All right. So we got numbers coming in. Holy cow. I wasn't ready. Okay, so the number, let's see, these are the numbers that we got. We got 23, 15, 21, 24, 15, 21, 12, 21, 11, 17, 25, 21. Some of y'all want to be 21 again. Is that what that's all about? 3, 8, 17. All right, so say he changed his to 1. No, this ain't the, okay, let's get the rules straight, because some of y'all obviously are the cheaters from Uno in your family. Okay, this is not what we're doing out here in these streets. Okay, you can't change your numbers. You can't pick if somebody get, oh, I want 21. I'm going to do 22. That I always didn't like those people on the game shows. You can't change your number. Okay, Libby saying 3. Okay, the number I wrote down was 12. So L. Fisher, you're the first person. So, all right. So we got the number. So everybody say congratulations to L. Fisher. Let's hop over and we will share the screen of the Wheel of Wonder. Y'all like that name? It's hashtag branded. So we got the number 12 is the first one. I'm going to write down my next number that I'm thinking of, wherever my pen is. All right. Okay. So I got my next number already in my mind. So let's do a spin and go. Hey, 1 year of Ecamm Live Pro. I don't rig this, so this is totally random. So congratulations, L. Fisher. You won 1 year of Ecamm Live Pro. Congratulations. See, Dr. B, y'all cheating. Tell me so, well, 12 is 21 back. No. See, now y'all know who is the cheaters in the back. Okay, on the Uno games. Never play Uno with these people. So congratulations, L. Fisher. Hit me up on Instagram at Diana Gladney, and I'll get your details so that you can get that for you. For that. But L. Fisher, congratulations. So obviously, let me know, what is your real name so I know what to look for? L. Fisher. Let's see. All right. So pretty cool stuff, huh? So let's do, all right, let's do one more. So L. Fisher, let me know your name. Saying hello. Good to see you, Mr. Let. Glad you're here. So we're having family fun night apparently right now. So let me know your full name, L. Fisher, and we will get you squared away. Larry. Okay, cool. Larry, I got your details, brother. Hit me up on Instagram. If you're not on Instagram, you can hit me up on the at dianagladney.com on the contact page or whatever. On my website or whatever, it's my email and all that good stuff. But send me a message. Instagram is the fastest way, and I get that stuff over to you today. So congratulations, Larry. Larry won. Okay, we're gonna get this sorted out so it's a little bit more better next time. So, so first winner has been drawn, and randomly drawn would be 1 year of Ecamm Live Pro. So other stuff that's on the wheel. 30-minute coaching session with me. We have YouTube channel reviews, which should be pretty cool. We also have Rebrandly, because actually last year was a Rebrandly brand ambassador. I guess I still am. But so like the Diana.link is a short links or branded links so that you're not having to use like Bitly. You can come up with your own. So you can use stuff like a .live, .rocks, .online, .tech or whatever. And so like you'll notice like Diana.link /Ecamm Live, Diana.link / whatever. And so it's really, really neat how you can use that. And that's how I update those every session or what have you. And yeah, so I'm gonna jump back up before all of the random numbers and me not knowing what the hell I'm doing. And jump back up to the comments and we will go there. So Queen Bee was saying Diana getting a MacBook Pro next week, 16 inch. 32 gigabyte memory, AMD Radeon, blah, 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 blah. 8 gigabyte graphic card, Final Cut Pro. Is that enough for live? That is more than enough for live streaming. More than enough for video editing. You'll be able to do hashtag all the things really well. So that's really cool. So it's a good computer. So I use the one tap extension to save memory on Chrome. Interesting. Never heard of that before. So I have to check that out. Very cool. So let's see here. Let's see. I've had the same issue with Ecamm Live, and I have a MacBook Pro. Well, again, it's like I'm not sure the what is the problem audio wise, but like I said, it's pretty much together. I mean, I don't really know what else to tell you. It's pretty well done. All right, so I got that there. So yeah, it's like honestly, not sure what the deal could be. Rishti, you can hit me up on Instagram at Diana Gladney and try to help you out. But yeah, but it should be fine. So on a call, we'll join in 10 minutes. Sorry, Alan. No problem. Do what you got to do. All right. So we also have, so what wireless mic do you recommend? I do live cooking vids and move all around my kitchen, so I need wireless. Well, Kathy, aren't you the lucky winner here? I'm not giving any of this away, but I actually just got sent to me by the wonderful people over at Andy Cine, who actually sent the light that I was using when I was traveling, which I did do the behind the scenes. It's just taking me time to edit. And I've been tired and resting this week, so there's no videos. But Andy, wonderful people at Andy sent these Comica Boom XD microphone wireless audio kits that has a ton of flexibility and is the direct competition to the Rode Wireless Go. So I am not yet able to give a decision on anything other than my use cases with the Rode. And I really do like Rode's products. However, I think this might become it already had been an easy recommendation for me, but I think we might be seeing a new champ here when it comes to wireless setups, because this is the bee's knees for a lot of reasons. Now, granted, Rode was the first one to do it, but it's something to be said about fixing all of those issues it has a headphone jack in here, which is huge. So all my M50 people, all my people with a camera that doesn't have a headphone jack, this has one, has the built-in microphone also. So you not only get the output and stuff like that, you get a headphone jack. And if you were a part of the Instagram live stream yesterday, or last night rather, you saw me unbox these. So I would honestly say take a look at these, because in my testings thus far, it's thebeesknees.com. So this is a really good setup, and I think it's better than the Rodes. I'll have to check for strength, connectivity, and stuff like that. But they use the same internals as far as the 2.4 gigahertz band, which means as close as in connection as you would be in a kitchen and moving around stuff, you'll be fine for line of sight and all that good stuff. So that's what I would say, Kathy, go from there. So let's see here. Saying, oh, Diana, got my video creator shirt waiting for the pants. Who go to Diana's page and get yours, or Diana, tell them where to get the gear. So I am not wearing my video creator shirt because it is in the washing machine. And I was like, yes, I should dry my clothes before I wear them. So that's why I don't have my shirt on today. But yeah, I went to and made my own, or I'm starting to make my own merch, which again, like I was saying, one of the things I'm giving away today is these branded links. So you can go to diana.link/shop. And one of the things that I am giving away is, I guess I should get some shirts in and stuff like that and get some merch in and actually do some giveaways with that, because I want this to be a regular thing on the channel where I'm able to give stuff away. Let's see here. Here we go. So yeah, so you go to diana.link/, and once I hit 10,000, you'll see like the little banner under the videos and the channel and stuff like that. So if you go to diana.link/shop, then you'll see the t-shirts, and that's the video creator shirt. And so there are some other fun things that are coming. Obviously some coffee related things coming outside of the mug and some stuff like that. So so those of you that have purchased, thank you so much. I appreciate you and all that you do. But yeah, you can go to diana.link/shop and get you some shirts. I want some stuff that's more universal. And so it'll fit just about for anybody. So, all right. Okay, so Marriage Refresh, good to see you. Glad that you're here, saying, do you have a video on lighting recommendations? So I was asked to do a video on my live streaming setup, and the equipment that I would recommend and have recommend is that same lighting setup. And so I'll have to get more into that. So outside of the videos that I've already recorded and edited and will be releasing probably over the next week or so, the next batch of recorded content is going to be around YouTube tips and around like lighting tips, because it's some important things to kind of fix with that when it comes to like white balance or softening lights or diffusing lights and things like that. So that's something that keeps coming up, but I will have to still record videos, but I don't currently. But lighting recommendations though, LED light panels, like I use some Viltrox lights. This is what you're seeing now, is just one of them. Some Viltrox LED lights, and those are small, they're portable, easy to use, and you can get a remote with it, so that like if I want to, I can turn my light off or I can turn my light on. I could change the temperature to make it warmer or cooler, or what have you. And so that's where I would start. Let me see if I can pull this up, and then I'll share that with you. But yeah, I'll show you the actual lights that I recommend and the lights that I actually use in all of my videos now. Before, I had some softbox lights that were huge. Literally, the bulb was as big as my arm. And I can't recommend those anymore because it's just too gosh darn big. And so when you have a small space that you're recording in, it just gets to be a freaking lot, and it's not worth it. And it's not easy to move around. It's more of a hassle than it's worth. So I'm going to show you what I use and what I've been recommending. And so these are some of the Viltrox lights that I use here when it comes to just the setup. This is exactly what I use, what you're seeing right now. So it comes with, you can get 2, 3, I think you can hook up to maybe like even 8 of these, but it works extremely well. So like you can adjust the temperature, you can set up multiple lights so you can pair them together, or have an A or a B light, which is sometimes what I do. So if the light that's on the side of me gets to be too much, I can decrease that. You can have a power adapter, or you can use little batteries and stuff like that. So I use these for my personal self as well as for my work. And again, you have where you can use it with the remote that I just showed you. Comes with a stand. And even so, like this case, when I'm traveling for my work, which is honestly right behind me still on the floor with all the stuff in it, I'm able to put my tripods in there. I'm able to put the light stands for the set stay in that bag, because I have other light stands that I use. The power adapters, obviously I can have those with me. And then too, I can always add to this if I need more, because I can link up more of these. But these are very super cost effective, $178. Definitely worth it. So I can throw you a link, since this is my Amazon account, and get that for you. So link is now in the chat. And there you are. All right. So, all right. Let's see what other questions that we have here. Okay. So, oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'll come back to that, because I didn't think I skipped anybody. It's saying, pick me, pick me. Alrighty. Jane saying, do you use a Mac or PC? I am a Mac person 1000%, after being a PC person for many years and all my life. So, and I just can't even go back. I can't think of going back. So I need help. I'm a new Mac 16-inch user, and I use Ecamm Live, and I picked up a capture card, I'm guessing, to help me go live on my Canon M50. Honestly, sister, that was a waste of money, because you don't need it for the M50. Now, if you're ever going to buy other cameras, then you can do that. But if you have Ecamm Live and you're using a Canon camera, you don't need a capture card. So if you just bought that, you can either sell that to somebody, keep it for later if you ever think you'll buy a new camera for live streaming in the future, then you can just hold on to it, but it's not something that you need, nor is using a capture card via HDMI something that I would recommend now with all of the ways to connect. You literally just take a regular USB cable, which it's this one. So let's see here. How can I do this? So this cable, wait, let me put your comment down first so you can see. So this cable, if you cover my face, okay, you probably can't see it all that great, but yeah, because my hand is getting blown out. But it's like this little USB cable is the one that you need when it comes to using your Canon camera with Ecamm Live. You do not need a capture card, nor is it even recommended if you have at this point. That was the only way before, which is why that video from like 2018, it's honestly no point in me updating that video because it's not even a way that I would recommend right now for the M50, because I've already updated with the USB versions of those. It's just not worth it. I streamed for about 2 years with the Canon M50 and USB and Ecamm Live. So this is all you need. Get you a battery bank or something like that. Well, not a battery bank, but either start with a fully charged battery, get you one of these, something like that. But you don't need a capture card. So you can either sell that back, sell it to somebody else, or hold on to it for later, but you don't need to use that. That's just going to make the system and the process more complex. It's not worth it. I was referring to how it eats up processor speed and memory when I launched Ecamm. Okay, I think I'm lost with your comment now, Rich D, because I know before we were talking about audio. So yeah, so I'm not sure. So say I have a Rode Wireless Go and it's great. Oh yeah, the Rodes are these. This is no slouch by any means necessary. This is no slouch whatsoever. I just think that it was some other things that would be helpful. For example, you get like a level 1, 2, and 3 for increasing the audio, and the preamps are already really good in these. And then you add that onto preamps in like the Sony cameras or the Panasonic cameras that are already really good. And now you're peaking. And so you really got to figure out a way to dial in the audio, which is usually using something like this, so that you can really fine tune in the audio and stuff like that, so that your talent isn't, or even you aren't peaking. Whereas with these Kamikaze microphone setups here, which I thought about hooking this in for the live stream, but because I have my camera, I guess I could unplug it, but I'm not going to make this complex on the stream. But I thought about using this for the live stream today, but I was like, I'll wait, do it later, and do some videos around it. But it's really cool. And then you can see, I'll show y'all this. So block my face. So now you can see the audio levels of this actual thing on here when it comes to blah, blah, blah. And so really cool when it comes to that kind of stuff. And you can adjust the audio levels, increase them or decrease them from here, get a headphone jack, a lot of great things that they improved on, like literally everything that everybody said that they wished that the Rodes had, they fixed, and they did in their model, which was really smart. And I thought when Rode announced the Rode Wireless Go Whites, that's what they would be doing. Like, hey, there's a version 2.0. And I'm like, why do we not have a 2.0 yet? So it's kind of waiting on that one. So saying, wait, can't use wireless microphones with the M50. I didn't say that. So you can use a wireless microphone with the M50. So I loved your review of the Sony ZV-1. I know the Panasonic G100 is coming soon. Would love to see your comparison of these two cameras. I'm shopping and both appeal to me. You are awesome. Well, thank you, Elena. I appreciate the comment. The Panasonic camera brand or line of cameras is honestly not cameras that I recommend, even though I love Panasonic and have bought quite a few of them in my day. It's honestly just not a camera that I would recommend anymore because they can't autofocus. Like, and it at the time, everybody's autofocus, like Canon was the standard, and then you had Sony coming up behind them, and then everybody else was just kind of meh. And even a lot of Canon cameras still at the time were kind of meh because they were only putting dual pixel autofocus in some cameras. Fast forward to today, and like roles are completely reversed in a lot of ways. So now, like the G100, unless you're maybe more into photography or manually focusing or something like that, then, you know, sure. But, and as it is with any Panasonic camera, unless you plan to manually focus, like you're going to twist the lens and focus it yourself, then, you know, kudos to you for having a tenacity to do such a thing. But I am not. Uh, and so I only want to manually focus when I want to manually focus, which is not too often. So I never recommend Panasonic cameras, unfortunately. And I did a live stream when the G100 came out, talking about it against the ZV-1, so you can check that out. And we'll probably help give you an idea of the comparisons and the whys and the whatnots. But that's as much as I'm honestly even going to talk about the G100, because it's kind of like any cameras that don't have autofocus, not even like 30-minute record limits. It's like you want unlimited live stream, but I get it. Not every camera is going to have that, and that's fine. But stuff like bad autofocus is just, it's just a no-go for me, recommendations wise, which is why I don't recommend any Panasonic cameras ever. Saying, I like you wear glasses and always get the glare from my ring lights. Okay, I like you wear glasses. Okay, saying you always get the glare from your ring light and more in the glasses. Well, my light is maybe a step. My camera is like a step in front of me, if that, and then another step or foot per se is my lights. So 2 feet away, maybe, if that. But the thing is, the light is soft enough, it's diffused enough, it's not light, it's not direct on me, it's slightly up and angled down. And so the other thing is that at different times you may see a glare simply because of like the laptop and stuff like that. But even that is like slightly angled off and stuff like that, just to sit down and just be like, okay, can you see the glare now? Can you see a glare now? Can you see a glare now? And it's just like, okay, for the times I may switch and turn or something like that, probably can see the glare, but for the most part, there shouldn't be. So I would just say rearrange the lighting so it's not on your face, or invest in a different light potentially. So that's kind of one of the things with that. Okay, so got a question or some questions here. Okay, RW, good to see you. Glad that you're here. Saying, will you recommend or would I recommend purchasing video software for build intro out coffee? That's all I can say. I know English. I speak English. The English falls apart without coffee. Okay. They have recommendations for tools, apps, software like videos. I've seen some commercials and stuff for videos, and I've seen other brands and all of that stuff. I can't say yes, and I can't really say no, because sometimes it's helpful to use stuff like that to just get the job done. I do all my own stuff because, one, I wanted to learn how to do it. So if I ever hire somebody, you know what the work is going into it. But then two, it's just like I had time back in the day. I don't know why I still think I have time, but I still edit it. But I mean, it's like, if it's that kind of stuff, is kind of like if you want to. It's not even so much so like I highly recommend this thing. It's because it's just like either you can learn to do it yourself in regular editing software and really see how basic that is, or you can hire a company to do that. So it's just really a value exchange of, if you have time to do it and you want to learn how to do it, then you can, or you can do the value exchange for the money and the service and let it do the work and that kind of a thing. But that's not anything I really would recommend per se, and there's no real reason why. It's just again, it's just a value exchange for you, or not, if you want to do that. I know a lot of people look at my Instagram stories and they're like, what service are you using? And it's these 10 digits. It's like I get an idea, I think about something, or I see something somebody else is making, or I'm mixing and blending things. It's like I want to try and I want to experiment. Also, because working with clients, you know, I want to make sure it's just like I've tested something, say, hey, this gets 10 or 15% or 20%, or it's, you know, significant, or it doesn't get anything, you know, whatever. So that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it's just preference at that point. Let's do another giveaway. I'll come back to questions. I'll come back to questions in a minute. Let's do another giveaway. And we have 2 more Ecamm Live Pro accounts to give away. So I'll come back to that. Come back to the we'll pick up from Kathy. It's not no question is a stupid question. I at least saw that part. So Kathy, your comment is the next one I'll come back to. Let's do a giveaway. I am thinking of a number between 1 and 75. Post your number in the live chat. You have 30 seconds. And I'm going to cue this up here. All right. So yeah, you have 30 seconds. And then Kathy, in the meantime, I'll answer your question. This may be a stupid question. Back to the wireless mics. Do the Rode or the Comica have an adapter so I can plug it into my computer? I am using one that plugs in via USB. I record through Ecamm, depending on your computer. And that was one of the things I found after I did that Audio Hacks video, like multiple ways to hook up microphones you may already have for live streaming and stuff. The Rode Wireless Goes will work just using your regular kind of cables into the computer directly. So you can. The only thing is the connection is one of these cables. Same ones like with your smartphone. The one with the 2 black bands, that is a TRS cable, goes into here. The Rode Wireless Go. The part that is the 3 black bands, TRRS, goes into the headphone jack of your Mac, for example. That's the only, this is it. You can take this now and hook it up with a lapel, use the built-in microphone or what have you, and you don't have to do anything extra. You don't need an adapter. Depending on the most laptops, I know Windows is pretty friendly when it comes to that kind of stuff. You don't need to do anything when it comes to that kind of a deal. And so that's pretty much it. Let's see here. I don't think we're going to have nobody hop on live, so I'm going to take this down so it's not taking up space. All right. But yeah, that's all you need to do, though. So like I said, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 75. Let's see what we got, and then we'll come back to the comments from there. So Dr. B saying, if I was close, I would bring you some. And Dr. B, I appreciate that. Okay. That's what we need in this world. Okay. Help out here in these streets. When you need coffee, will your brother bring you some coffee? So I appreciate it. And so Henry, good to see you, Henry. Glad that you're here. Saying 34, 52, 42, 24, 51. And you know what? Chocolate Twist Yoga. Even if you did pick the right number, because you dog out white chocolate, I would pick somebody else. No, just kidding. No, just kidding. It just wouldn't set right with me if I didn't check in. What's up, Darylyn? Good to see you. Glad you're here. 52, 48, 75, 33, 55. All right. Let's see. The number I picked, because I had to remember what I picked. So nobody picked the number. Let's see who's close. All right. Who's close? James and Eric. So I'm picking those two as the ones who were close because it was 22. But none of you got it right because you don't eat white chocolate. And that is the biggest problem on this channel. So nobody got the number. So let's see here. Nobody was close. If I was close, I'd bring you some dark chocolate. See, I'm not even gonna go there with you. Every time I do a live stream, Hayden, I'm picking a new number. Let's do letters this time because otherwise I won't be able to tell the difference between. Well, yes, I will. It's been some other comments. So I need to pick another number. So let's do same grouping, different number. Numbers 1 through 75. And we're going to pick, because the number I had before was 22. Closest we had is 24, but nobody won. So 24 and 25. So we have a hater in our midst. So you have 30 seconds to pick a number between 1 and 75. Again, underneath this haterade comment here, as you can, I wish I had haterade music. I will hire somebody on Fiverr, okay, to make a jingle called haterade, okay? I'm tempted to drop some US currency in Fiverr to make a song about this. All right, so Route 66. All right, so we got some more numbers coming in here. Got to remember what the number was that I wrote down. All right, so we got a few more. You got 30 seconds. 10, 9, because I spent about a good 20 talking about the hate rate happening on this channel. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and end of second round. All right. So if your number pops up after my comment, then you missed it. All right. So let's see. The number that I was picking, I have it written down here. Got 54, 25, 70, 57, 20, 37, 40, 43. Wrong number because it's not white chocolate, okay? It's not what I thought. Dr. B, 52, 43. All right, so here's what we got. The number that I picked, let's see, where was it? John, you won. Let's see what you won. But the number I wrote down was 37. And if you eat white chocolate, it's probably why you won. It's just why chocolate Twist Yoga didn't win. Because she hating on me every chance she gets, every live stream. I'm telling you, it happens all the time. So let's see. Let's go over to the Wheel of Wonder, and let's see, what does John win? Oh, YouTube channel review. Not too bad. Now the question is, do you have a YouTube channel? Because if you don't have a YouTube channel, then we'll have to pick something else for you. So let's give it a go. Let's see if John, based on your profile, if you have a YouTube channel. Because if you don't, then again, this just screws up the win, John. This is why. Let's see if John is a creator out here in these streets. So if you want a channel review, we're going to take a look, see what we can do to help you get some good things happening on your channel if you don't already. So let us hop on over here, and I'm getting this all queued up and whatnot, and then we'll see. Alrighty. So John saying, all right, so this is what John is saying in regards to his channel review. He said he has a channel, but it's not current with my topic. Then John, what are we doing out here in these streets? Why not? What are you doing? Are you making videos, or are you making videos? Because if you're not making videos, what are you doing? So, all right then, John. But you said white chocolate is great. So we'll go back to the Wheel of Wonder. The white chocolate Wheel of Wonder is what I'm going to put that right up here at the top. The white chocolate Wheel of Wonder. That's what we're going to be doing. Starting a new topic called Captivating Fitness. Okay. All right. So we'll forgive John. Give him a little bit here because he's a white chocolate lover. Okay. So he picked the winning number. So let's do the Wheel of Wonder again and see what John wins. This is why comments like that win. See what he gets. Another one. All right, we're going to have to pick again. All right, so this is, I think I added one of these. So research a video topic for you to help you rank that topic. So John, let me know if you want that on this new topic. You're talking about captivating fitness. So let me know what you want your thingy baba to be about, and we'll take one of those titles, topics, and so forth. Maybe give you a winning video topic that you can rank for in YouTube. So if many of you found my channel through different things, it's because using those searching techniques and whatnot. So just something to give into the community to help you move forward, because I know a lot of people don't know how. So John, let me know if you want that. If not, we'll give you one more go at the Wheel of Wonder. And let's do one more while we're here. So thinking of a number between 22 and 97. Drop your numbers below. Number between 22 and 97. And then, John, you let me know in the chat also if you are, if you want some help researching the topic. We'll go through and pick a title for you. And so we'll go from there. So I'm thinking of a number between 22 and 97. And so I'm going to go back up to the chat. In the meantime, y'all got some time to add that in there. All right. And then, how long have we been live streaming for? I will go for a little bit longer. Let's see here. Okay, so James saying, can you put up a link for the wireless microphones? Why, sure, indeed I can. Can definitely do that. Saying, would 2 Viltrox cast enough light for yoga? All right, but they're not bicolor or dimmable. So if you're having issues with your lighting, Chocolate Twist Yoga, I didn't use dimmable lights for a long time. So you can diffuse that with diffusion material. If you don't have like where you can increase the different thing, and bicolor or not really kind of doesn't matter, because you can, that's not too specific, because if you at least have daylight temperature lights, then it kind of don't matter. That's what most people would be using, unless you're specifically for a reason using warmer temperature lights. It's not what most use. So if you have daylight temperature, like get some diffusion material, get some paper, craft paper or something, and diffuse the lights, and you can get it down at that point. That's what I used to do that. But the Viltrox speed boosters, if that's what you're referring to, that don't make the difference per se. If you need better lenses, get better lenses. If you need better lights, just get better lights. I wouldn't start buying other things unless you just want one. But yes, the speed boosters add extra light, but it's no substitute for having adequate lighting. So if that's the case, get you some better lights. Just invest in better lights. Henry saying, I downloaded the Canon webcam utility for my MacBook Pro. When I ran Ecamm Live, it already recognized my M50 and treated my webcam utility as a separate shot. However, the webcam utility did not work. Well, the thing is, you're using 2 systems. You don't need the webcam utility for the M50 if you're already using Ecamm Live, because it already has it natively built in. So you essentially have the same kind of a thing competing with itself for no reason. So just pick one. If you're using Ecamm, though, you either need to disable. I don't even know if there's a way to disable that. I know it is for the virtual camera. I'm putting up into round 3. So if your number comes after that comment, you cannot be entered to win. So I'm gonna pick here in just a second. But yeah, if you're using, you don't need both the webcam utility that Mac has and the Ecamm Live internally. So you're getting 2 things that compete, and honestly, you'll get better quality out of the Ecamm version. So there's no point in using the webcam utility for Mac. So I'll come back to the comment. We'll be kicking back off. Yeah, after Henry's comment. All right. So the next round here, I said I was thinking of a number between 22 and 97. And we got another hater. I'm gonna have to delete y'all. Delete you, block you, get a hacker from Fiverr to hack into your YouTube account just to unsubscribe you myself. Okay, for comments like this, Nicodre. Why? Okay. So we got 87, 27, 98, 34. You're just banned from the winning. Chocolate Twist Yoga, Nicodre, y'all banned. Dark chocolate lovers, you're banned from the giveaway. So I'm thinking of a number between 22 and 97, and I wrote down, let's see if somebody picks that number. Somebody got it. All right. So the number that I was thinking of definitely wasn't this one from Chocolate Twist Yoga, because she's a hater. Okay. So this was close, but no cigar. Mr. James, you won. So this was my number between 22 and 97. Magic number 48. So let's go back to the Wheel of Wonder and see what you win. And then for the gentleman that won last time, let me know if you want a topic research for you, John. All right, so Wheel of Wonder, spin, spin, spin. Tell us what Mr. James will win. YouTube channel review. Mr. James, do you have content that is ready to be researched, looked up, or so forth? Or do you not? Because if you don't have an active channel where you're creating content, all of this falls out and it doesn't work. So let me take a sneak peek before I pull it up. Oh, YouTube has a feature I can put a user in time. Let me put a user in timeout. Chocolate Twist Yoga, that's where you're going. And so, James, let's take a look and see if you have one. Do you have a channel? Take channel that you want to say, not yet. What is this business? Let's pick something else. Wheel of Wonder, spin, spin, spin. Tell us what Mr. John will win. 30-minute private coaching session with me. So you haven't started one yet. Mr. James hit me up and you can get a 30-minute private coaching session with me, which it's not cheap. So, but no, you'll get one for free with me and we can break down, go through some strategy to kind of help you with that. So hit me up on Instagram at Diana Gladney, or you hit me up at diana@dianagladney.com in my email, and we will chat and get you on the schedule. All right. So hopefully that helps you out. Saying, no. Hold on. We do not have sympathy, okay, for her or other dark. We don't have sympathy around these streets for such nonsense. No such thing. No such thing. No such thing. Y'all don't know the hell I go through. The hell I go through. It's horrific. It's horrific. But James, if you want that session, let me know. Or if you want to pick and see if you can take a stab at winning the Ecamm Live account, we can do that. So it's up to you. I try to be flexible with that kind of stuff. It's fun. Saying thank you. You're most welcome. All righty. One more time, and then we're going to call it, I guess. Or should we do some more? We'll see. One more time, saying, okay, I take that back. All right. Next round, maybe the last one, because it's like, what, third, fourth round? I'm thinking of a type of a chocolate. No, just kidding. I'm thinking of a number between 50 and 75. Let's close that gap up. So let's go number between 50 and 75. That is where we're picking a number between 50 and 75. So we're going to close that gap up so it's not a bunch of spaces. It should be a little bit easier for maybe multiple people to win, because if multiple people win, I'm okay with honoring that. So we got Crystal, Didi, Nicole Dre, Libby, John, James. Say, chocolate twist yogurt. You know what? This is why I don't do live in-person meetups. This is all the conversation would be. This is literally it. 62, 57, 31, 74, 73, 71, the other 71. All right, so let's see. What did I write? Let's see. All righty. So I'm closing the gap on this one. End of comment. If I hit send and this comment pops up, that's the end of the round. 3, 2, and it is done. All right. So the number that I was thinking of, James Haviland, he won. The number I was thinking of was 67. Let's see if anybody else got that also. Got a 57, and Henry was close with a 64. Next time I'll make that gap real small. Real small. So 67, let's go back to the Wheel of Wonder and let's see what Mr. James has won. Alrighty. Ooh. Okay, I thought it was like, it was right there. So Rebrandly website URL. So that'll be a dot, what is it? Dot live, dot whatever. It's a bunch of ones that you can pick from that will let you win there. So if you want a URL, you have one free. So that way you can have branded URL links from, let me pull up the list of what it actually is. So you can have your own branded stuff. So that could be .live, .online, .social, .site, .space, .tech, .website, .video, .lol, .rocks. So you can have your own branded link. So you can hit me up on Instagram, Mr. James Haviland, or you can hit me up on my email today. And that way I can go and pick. So let's do one more. Let's just do a good 1 through 10 round. So James, if you don't need a branded URL, we'll pick one more time for you and let you see if you can get something better. All right. So we have given away one Ecamm Live Pro account. We have given away a 30-minute coaching session with me. And we have given away a Rebrandly branded link. So that is pretty cool. So one more round. Let's do 1 through 10. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. Let's see who gets it. And now I'm gonna end this round really fast. There's only so many. So let's see. Thinking of a number between 1 through 10, drop it below, see if you won or not. 3, 2, 1.5. End of comment. All right. So let's see who got it. What did I even pick? All right. Let's see who got it. Let's take a look. See here. Guess who didn't win? And yes, I'm going to grill you every chance I get. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Chocolate, you know, we good. We're good. We're good. Saying I wanted to that. Congratulations. I wanted that. Okay. So let's see here. We got 9, 3, 7, 5, 4, 2. James, you can't enter to win again. Jalal said 6, 7, 3, 3, 6, 4. All right, 5. And Tish, she came in. We had a few more that came in after the end of the comment. But the okay thing is that none of those were it. The number that I had wrote down was by, let's see here. Where is it? Very first one, Dee won. So let's see what you win. Let us go back to the Wheel of Wonder. Let's see what you get. Wheel of Wonder, spin, spin, spin. Tell us what Dee will win. A YouTube channel review. Do you actually have an active channel? That would be good. So James is saying sorry. Sorry for what, James? Let me see. So you got to expound on that. That's all I see. I don't know if it got cut off. Your comment got cut off. So Dee, do you have an active channel? Now, come on, y'all. We teaching tech and all this other good stuff on the channel. Y'all cannot not have content on your channel. So Dee is saying, why, yes, he actually does have a thingy. So let's see what we got, what you got going on for your channel here. So let's take a look, see. Actually, where's my phone? So we'll do that. Take a look at your YouTube channel, see how we can potentially help you out for that, because it definitely makes a difference when it's just some basic things that you can add in there. So you're saying your channel. All right. Channel name is I Am Digitally Yours. So let's take a look, see at YouTube. And we'll pull that up and see if you come up. Alrighty. And so for everybody else, this will be helpful as well because is it youtube.com, I'm guessing, /, or is that just the channel name potentially? Let's see if that comes up. youtube.com. It does. All right. So let's take a look here and we'll pause that. So for those of you that don't have a channel, or if you're thinking about having one, this will be helpful. That way, it's like some things that we all make mistakes on, or things that I've made mistakes on, that can be helpful to fix and to get right. It's better to just fix it early on. So let's jump over there. All right, so we have the channel, I Am Digitally Yours. So first thing I would say about this is, even though I can see that and the white font is big enough, this is easier to read than the back of the keyboard. So even if this box was shaded, it's like anytime you confuse, you lose. That's the kind of stuff. But overall, I mean, first impressions, and that's honestly what this is all about. That's what we will take a look at. So, but your channel obviously is growing, it's much bigger than mine. So, I mean, it's always something great. But again, just first impressions, ideas when it comes across. So you do unboxings, reviews, tutorials, travel vlogs, and so forth. Let's see what kind of stuff you actually make. Good thing I don't have a comment up there, so it's not blocking anything. Top alternatives for banned Chinese apps in India. Okay. Top 5 Siri shortcuts. You must download and install. Ecamm Live Hindi tutorial. That's pretty cool because those are something that always gets searched, is like specific to the region. So that's good. I'm just looking at an overall view before I dive in, and then we'll take a look at the video, Ceremonic mic, stuff like that. So obviously these are doing very, very well. So let's take a look at a video. Let's see what we can find on the latest one. And I wonder if this is in English or if it's potentially in another one. So let's do, well, that's obviously in a different language. But honestly, let's take a look here. The thumbnails look good so far. That one's a little small. Because like the thing is, it's like, and again, this is not just for you, it's for everybody. Thing is, though, when we're looking at thumbnails, it's like on desktop, it may look okay. But when we start looking at stuff like this on mobile, then that can look really small, and it can be really small. So stuff like this is always really cool. So that's obviously really cool. So let's pick one of these other ones that's on the homepage, honestly, because some of these are probably in a different language and I don't want to jump into those. And I don't know if y'all can hear the audio. Live stream like a pro. Let's do iMove. Well, this is a Hindi video also, right? Looks really good. Let's try to pick an English one, though. So some of these, honestly, it's like, because, and so here's a thought, or here's a saying it's in Hindi. Okay, so I would imagine the whole is in Hindi language, and that's okay because everybody's searching on YouTube. So the basics still are the same, right? And so even though it's in another language, that's not that big of a deal. And so you can still tell a lot without listening to any specific thing that anybody says. So if we go back to previous video, I don't know if y'all can hear the audio. First impressions real quick. So I'm gonna pause that. Is like, so I'm about 5 seconds into the live stream. Again, I don't know if y'all can hear the audio. I hear his audio very cleanly. Doesn't matter if it's in a different language or not. The thing is, though, is that even though it's like his audio is good, the music is lower. That's one big mistake that a lot of people make. So that's something that looks good. Quality obviously looks good, but that's one of the things. Is like some people have music that's up here, and then some people have the audio that's up here. And so just within those first 5 to 8 seconds, really 8 to 15, if they get that far along in the video, is understanding if it's going to be annoying or not. And so that's something that stands out. Okay, got some B-roll. Looks really good. Interesting that was in English. I wonder, but again, I'm not familiar with the language, if that matters, or if they know some English, some Hindi, or what have you. But that's the only thing, is that, like, and then two, like, so like the thumbnails are in English, but the language is in Hindi. So I'm curious, is that the norm, or should that maybe potentially something to be changed? Because if you're looking to draw maybe more of an American based English speaking audience, like I can read the thumbnails, and again, it's just like I might click and then I get on there and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not reading the full thing. I just see what I'm looking for here. Like, let's say in search, if it comes up under just Ecamm live tutorials in general, and I click on that, and I'm not reading the full title because everybody's not reading all of the things that we list, and they click on it, it's just something to consider. If they click on that and they go there, you'll see a nosedive 5 to 8 seconds in, because they realize, oh, this isn't even in English. And then they see the title and they're like, okay, this is another one. And then they bounce. That can hurt your analytics with that. Whereas, for example, let's say if the norm for Hindi-based videos is Hindi, the language, the actual font and all that stuff, the actual text is actually Hindi on the thumbnail, then that will help people that are American and that are English, not even American, that are English speaking, not click on the video. So while the impression will be there that they saw it, they won't hurt your analytics by like clicking and leaving, because that's no different than an English speaking video where if somebody clicks on it and then they leave because the audio is really off or whatever. But quality wise, looks good. Got B-roll and stuff like that. It's hard to judge with it being in a different language. But from what I see, you're doing an amazing job. Quality looks good. Only thing is, like with the thumbnails, I would be curious about is checking, and you can watch your own analytics there, saying there's no English video, and that's okay. But if that's the case, should the thumbnails be in Hindi instead of in English? Because if I'm reading that, I may click and then I also may leave. And that hurts you as a creator when that's something that could be the same thumbnail design, just switching that. So something to think about there, unless saying that's the spoken language is Hindi, but it's how it works here. Okay. Well, I mean, if that point taken on the language conflict, gotcha. And then too, you speak English, so that's helpful. So that's pretty cool. But love what you're doing there. Great job. Fantastic. And congrats. So, and it's really interesting because I've been looking when I'm doing research on other videos, something specific, but in Hindi, or sometimes it's in other languages. I'll see that also coming up in search, but nobody is addressing that space. It literally could be the exact same videos, but just in the native language. So if anybody else is out there, definitely take this as an example and an opportunity that if you speak another language natively or another language well, maybe start up a second channel. Consider it. It's not something you have to do, but consider Siri, mind your business. Ain't nobody talking to you. Consider adding a channel where you're diving into that white space where people are searching and they're not finding. Whereas we're seeing with Didi's channel, he's making Hindi videos in all of the same stuff that other videos are doing extremely well in, because people want it in their native language. So that's something to take a look at for sure when it comes to that kind of stuff, and something to be mindful of. Vice versa, if maybe your native language is something else and you're coming over into the English speaking space, just to kind of watch for that kind of stuff. But really cool stuff. All right, so that's what we had in the last giveaway for the Wheel of Wonder. We're gonna do one more and then I'm gonna hop off of here. Do one more. So start of, I guess, round 4. All right. Excuse me. Let's do one more round. And I am committed to giving away 3 of these gosh darn Ecamm Live Pros. So if anything else gets popped up, we're just going to keep spinning. Or maybe we'll pick. How about that? Instead of using the Wheel of Wonder, we'll do it. Maybe we'll try. Because I'm trying to decide now. Use the Wheel of Wonder. Or, because I'm committed before the stream is over to giving away these 2 other accounts for this Ecamm Live Pro, because I want to, gosh darn it. So let's do it that way. No more Wheel of Wonder. I'm going to pick if you pick the right number. And you will get the Ecamm Live Pro. Or we could save it for later. Keep it even for the whole stream. So let's see here. Guess I'll have to catch the replay. I'm the Brown. I've just been having some good fun today. So, and giving away some free things with the Wheel of Wonder here. just giving away some stuff. So a lot of fun happening here on the channel. So we're going to do a 4th round of a giveaway. Giveaway channel review, 1 year of Ecamm Live Pro. We have Rebrandly and some other stuff. I want to give away more of the Ecamm Live, but if the Wheel of Wonder doesn't pick, what shall we do? So I'm thinking of a number, round 4, and I've run out of paper over here. Thinking of a number, and that is my sign that says something about coffee, and it fell because I don't have any. Let's see here. Thinking of a number, round 4, between 77 and 100 and no, that's too big. 77 and 98. We're going to do, all right, I've picked my number. So number between 77 and 98. Still trying to decide if I'm gonna do the Wheel of Wonder or just legit give it away. You have the opportunity to win a YouTube channel review, 1 year of Ecamm Live Pro. What else is on here? 30-minute coaching session. A Rebrandly link. If you enjoyed the Dinah.link, such and such, whatever stuff, and some other things. So, all right. So numbers between 77 and 98. There were some other comments I know, and I believe that I missed. So I'm going to scroll back up real quick just to double check while we are checking. All righty. So countdown begins. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, end of round. Which is the way to pick randomly live. End of the round. All right. I said pick a number between 77 and 98. I'm going to answer this question by James real quick, and we will roll from there. Saying, should I have, I'm guessing, I don't know if this is part of another question maybe, but saying, should I have a few weeks of content or make a video post, or make a video, post a video, make a video, post a video? What? What? Okay, James, you're going to have to clarify what the heck are you saying there? So we'll come back to that comment when I can competently read what it is. So let me know. And then if anybody else wants channel reviews, because I'm feeling generous today, and I'm too tired to really work this week. I did work when I first got back, and I've been passed out. So if you want a YouTube channel review, I'm open to that. And I'm going to give away something to somebody that has made my day a few times in the comments. If she is still here, let's see, because if she left, then I can't pick. Let's see if you put a number in there. James, you picked 85. You came after the fact, bro. But that's not the number, so you didn't lose nothing. So, and Tish saying, oops, 79. See, that's the Wheel of Fortune stuff back in the day. It's just like, oh, no, it's like, well, pick a number. I pick 101. I pick 102. And the 102 person wins. It's bad business. But James, let me know what you mean by this comment. So let's go through and let's see who won this round. See if the Wheel of Wonder is gracious to you this day. 95, 68, 89, 79, 84, 89, 90, 82, 98, 98, saying, oops, 79. Well, neither of those were it, Tish, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Who won this round? Libby won. Yay! This is where I need corny music to fulfill my imagination in this moment. Let's see what the Wheel of Wonder has for you. So let us switch over to where it is a little bit bigger. Wheel of Wonder, spin, spin, spin. Tell us what it is that Libby shall win. I think remember that from like Animaniacs on like the WB. Research a video topic for you to rank on YouTube. Libby, what is your channel or your content about? What are you using your cameras to make? Let us know, and we will go from there. Let's do one more round while we have this up here saying, yay, Libby. I love when people celebrate others. Kathy, you get a win. We're spinning for Kathy. I'm just giving stuff away now. Let's see if we win. Kathy, what will you win? Let's see here. 3, 2, rebrandly. Kathy, hit me up on Instagram. Let me know. You got to say your full name on Instagram. Otherwise, I won't know. So, so we're giving one away to Libby, YouTube channel review. And we're going to give one away to Kathy, a rebrandly link. Because I'm feeling generous. Let's see. Let me randomly pick. Who is still here? Who is still here? Saying, Kathy, saying, you're so sweet. No worries. Glad to be of service. Let's give one. Who is still here? Because not a lot of people threw numbers in there that last time. Who is still here? Comment here in the chat if you're still here live. We got 30 people live. I'm finna pick somebody that did the here. We're going to do here's. We'll do here's. And I'm going to pick. I want to see who's still here. Saying, I am. Let's give, so it can't be ever said that I'm biased. Let's see what the Wheel of Wonders. It'll probably say nothing because it's white, because it's not white chocolate on the board. So I'm going to do a wheel for you. Let's see what you get. Oh, crap. All that talk, and you won one. Chocolate twist. I'll give another one away. Don't worry, y'all. That is not fair. That is not even fair. Not even fair. When I say not even fair, but I'm gonna honor that. Because I'll honor that. Chocolate Twist Yoga. You get 1 year of Ecamm Live Pro. Alrighty. I'll give one more away since I randomly picked her. So as somebody to spin for, of all freaking people. That's when they say God don't like us. It's like, I bet y'all fix you this time, Diana. Saying thank you. Let's do another. We got here. See, Tish knows the way to my heart. Here with coffee. Your coffee crew is here. Let's give some stuff away. All right. So I still got, we'll do 2 more because freaking Chocolate Twist Yoga. I'm telling you. I cannot believe that. I'm going to give a +1 out because I got a few to give away. I just don't want to do all of them on one live stream. So I'm going to give one more Ecamm away. So that means 2 are left to win. So Ecamm Live, let's do a number round again because the random picking, I'm not doing that no more. Here with coffee. Enjoy your dark chocolate. What is going on? Saying thank you. You are most welcome. So we'll give one away. We'll give a YouTube channel review to Libby. We'll give Kathy. You get a rebrandly link. And then we have freaking Chocolate Twist Yoga. Who else is still here? Who wants to win? Put here and a number between. Let's do a number between. Let's close the gaps on these some here. Between 11 and 47. All right, I've chosen my number. A number between 11 and 47. Freaking Chocolate Twist Yoga. You don't win a thing. Okay, I pull it back. You don't win. So I'll give it to you. So how ridiculous. How ridiculous. My goodness. Of all things, of all people, after everything you have done, okay, on these streams, week after week. Libby, let me know what your channel name is, and I will take a look at your channel, Libby, so we can see if we can help you out there. Or was it a YouTube review or was it a I need to remember now. YouTube channel review, or was it a research YouTube channel. I think it was a YouTube channel review. So Libby, if you have, I just cannot believe it. Of all people, goodness me. All right. Say my channel is scattered between time lapses and music, not great for a review. Well, that's the reason why it is great for a review, because it's not together. And she's laughing. We're just give away the stuff, and we're just gonna ignore her. Okay, we'll give her the Ecamm Live Pro thing and just let her be. Okay. Tammy saying, hey, just popped in to say hi. Well, hello, Tammy. Good to see you. Glad that you're here. So a number between 11 and 47 for the next round of winners, doing some giveaways of Ecamm Live Pro, YouTube channel reviews, branded links, and some other stuff. And I'm picking somebody I want to pick. No, just kidding. I'll stick to the numbers. Libby saying, my channel is scattered between time lapses and music, so not great for a review. Well, that's okay. We'll honor that. So let's see here. What do we have for the Wheel of Wonder for Libby? Let's give her another round. But build a channel, Libby. Build a channel. Let's see what you get. Oh, 30-minute private coaching session with me. So Libby, we'll honor that. So 30-minute coaching session. Hit me up on YouTube or my email, diana@dianagladney.com, and let me know. And you can get one of those. And so if you're wanting to start a channel, that's super helpful for that, to make sure you start it in the right way. So Libby, we'll hook you up. All right. So let's end the round. End of round 73. All right. So I said a number between 11 and 47. We got 41, 46, 33, 22, 44, 33, 34, 40, 25. And so those are all the numbers thus far. Let's see. Nobody picked a number, but Henry's on the screen. Henry, do you want to see what the Wheel of Wonder has for you? Because nobody picked it. The answer is no, because you must try again. Let's see. Yeah, nobody picked the number. Who was close, though? Who was close? Crystal, you were close. And because I don't want to keep making out to this a ton, Crystal was close. I said 37. Crystal said 34. Should Crystal be allowed a spin on the Wheel of Wonders? Or should we just do it another round? So shall the community be generous? Or shall they be a bunch of haters and say, no, I want another chance to win? We still got 2 Ecamm Live Pro accounts to give away. Freaking chocolate twist yoga, I'm telling you. So Libby saying, thank you so much. That is awesome. My pleasure. Glad to be of service. All right. So, all right. That's all we got. Yay, nay, never nay. Crystal saying, let her have it. All righty. We'll let her have it. Because nobody else is voting. So we're going to go what we've got. Kathy said, let her have it. So she said 34. The number that I wanted was 30. Saying 40 is close to 37. Give it to Crystal. Give it to her. All right. Yes, give it to her. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Crystal, where'd your comment go? Where did it go? Okay. I'm going to have to find you. 3, 2, eyes work. Crystal saying 44. Not it. 34. All righty. Wheel of Wonder. Spin, spin, spin. Tell us the prize that Crystal shall win. Oh, snap. You won it. Crystal, congratulations. 1 year of Ecamm Live Pro goes to Crystal Whiting. Congratulations. Everyone say congratulations to Crystal. We're taking away the win from Chocolate Twist Yoga. We're giving it to Crystal. I'm just kidding. We will honor both wins. So Crystal, hit me up at diana@dianagladney.com or on Instagram. And I'll get you the details so that you can get your 1 year of Ecamm Live Pro. So congratulations to you. So happy. And I just want to be able to give away something to my community that has given so much to me, of your time and of your attention. So I'm just always looking to honor you guys as much as possible. Henry saying, Wheel of Morality's turn. Tell us the lesson. Henry, you're going for a spin, because that's what it was. Animaniacs, Wheel of Morality, turn. Tell us the lessons that we should. Let's give a spin to Henry, because Henry been in the community for quite some time. So we honor longevity around here. And I still have another Ecamm Live Pro to give around, so I may do that. Ooh, a Rebrandly website URL. So Henry, you can get your own branded thing, just like mydiana.link. Use that for anything else, and just literally go to town on that. So you can get, like I said, you can use it for anything, but that's how I use for the diana.link / literally anything, so that it's a branded link. So you have just won a rebranded website URL. So congratulations, but that is what it was from, the Wheel of Morality. For Henry, you get a rebranded link. So Henry, I know we chat already on Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram and I will get you the details for that, so that you could win. Should we do one more, or should we kill the stream? Because it's 1 hour and 47 minutes. I don't know how much longer. Y'all can hold on, but let's see here. Alrighty. Should we do another? Because I still could give away 2 more Ecamm Live Pros. Should we give another one? Because Crystal got one. We have some. Yeah, we gave away a lot of stuff today. Saying, yay, Henry. And then cool, I'm honored. Thank you. Of course. Yay, Henry. Congratulations. Saying one more time. All right, one last time, and we'll kill the stream. For it, hopefully, you get an Ecamm Live Pro. Okay? Because that's the goal of the wheel. We don't have the Wheel of Morality, but we have the Wheel of Wonders. All right. Saying, I really need one. Let's go again, please. Sure. Let's go again. So Cheryl, okay, we got some votes for it to go again. All righty. I'm thinking of a number between 7 and 23. If you follow me on Instagram, that is the only hint that you will get, because I talked about that number in like my second to last post. 7 and 23. Let's go. Let's see what we got. All right. The numbers between 7 and 23, you will win. And some of y'all probably jumping over to Instagram right now. What was it? So that's the only clue you get. Other than that, but let's give the Wheel of Wonder one more go and see what it will bring to you. All righty. A number between 7 and 23. Who has it? We have the current guesses of 17, 10, 7, 16, 20, 13, 9, 21. So you can pick. I am closing the cart, as they say. End of comment. Around, not comment. 3, 2. Drop in the number if you haven't already. Otherwise, I'm going to close it off. So if you haven't guessed, to win by now. 3, 2, end of round. I said a number between 7 and 23. We have, let's see here. Current guesses, 17, 10, 7, 16, 20, 13, 21, and 9. Closest person, James Buzzard, because I said my number was 14. He picked 13. Should James be allowed to spin on the wheel of wonder? Or shall we do one more round? Because y'all said one more round, so that was the one more round. So James, it's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be. See what the wheel of wonder spin, spin, spin. Tell us the prize that James will win. Oh, and the wheel of wonder adds in your favor. James, congratulations. You get 1 year of Ecamm Live. I know we communicate also on Instagram at Diana Gladney. Hit me up, brother, and I will get you your details for 1 full year of Ecamm Live Pro. But do you have a Mac? Because if memory serves me correctly, you use Adobe Premiere Pro, and I just don't know if you use a Mac or not. So if not, we'll spin again to leave that and give that to somebody else, or we'll see. Saying Dr. B, I am saying thank you for the time. Talk to you later. Everyone have a great weekend. See you later, Dr. B. Take care. Bobby saying congratulations. Congratulations. Alrighty, so James saying let's get it. 1 year of Ecamm Live Pro goes to James Buzzard. So James, like I said, hit me up on Instagram and we will get that over to you. Well, I guess we just will not give away all the Ecamm Live things today, but if you won, saying spin it again, I won't use it. Oh, that means he's a PC man. He don't even want it, y'all. I mean, we got to give it to somebody. Let's see what else you get, brother. Wow. 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 Now we got to pick it again. You can gift it to me, James. All right. Research a video topic for you to rank on YouTube. So James, give me something that your people would search for or want on YouTube, something that you're interested in. I know you do video production work a little bit there. So let me know. We'll do some research for you. Help somebody else saying, I'll take it. Well, hell, Bobby, we'll give it away to you. Nobody else threw it in there like, I want it. Why not? We have one to give away. Bobby, you can have it. Shoot. Nobody else asked for it. So Siri, mind your business. Seriously. Bobby loves beauty. Hit me up. So on Instagram at Diana Gladney, I'll give you 1 year of Ecamm Live Pro. And let's see here. Or you can email me at diana@dianagladney.com. Ask and you shall receive. It's saying, what? Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Saying, whoa, what is Ecamm Live Pro? It is the greatest software these eyes have seen when it comes to live streaming. So as well as it helps with video creation, but definitely look into that. Elaine saying, I love Ecamm Live and Adrian Salisbury's class. Oh yeah, Adrian's the man. He is the man. So, alrighty. So yeah, Bobby, let me know. Hit me up. So we're gracious this day. Let's see here. The Cutting Edge TV said, I need Ecamm. My month is about to run out. Like your one live stream month. She said she asked for it. Asking you shall receive. So we're flexible. So video production pricing. Let's go over to YouTube. Let's research some stuff for James. Actually, let's go over to research this video topic for James. And so that way it's helpful to other people as well. So for those that are wondering, this will help you also when it comes to researching your own topics. You can see my mindset and thought process when it comes into understanding how this works. Obviously, this isn't the full breakdown, but this will definitely help you out a lot. So video production pricing. So when it comes to that, I typed that up really fast, but what we don't want to do is to do that because you're leading with what you already think as the creator. And sometimes the way that you would name or say something is not the way that people are searching for it on YouTube. So when it comes to what somebody wants, what they're looking for, it cannot be as the doctor. Speak as the patient. So if video production pricing is the title or the topic or something like that, your clients aren't searching for video production pricing. You are as the creator. And that's something like you're looking for, trying to figure that out. So this is not what the person potentially would even search. And if it was, for example, this is what some things that are coming up already in video production, if we type this slow before we add on pricing: video production for beginners, video production company, business, tutorial, equipment, and so on and so forth. Now, as a person that's in video production, if you're trying to make it depends if you're trying to make this on, like, let's say for other video production people so that they can come to you as the trusted resource for that. I left these comic booms on. Let's look into something that somebody that is on the keyboard that is looking for that kind of video would search for. So it's like how to price video. Here we go. So again, so we started with your original comment of video production pricing. But if the people aren't searching for that, the person that's going to be the actual viewer, then that's not actually super helpful. So how to, if you're searching, like, let's say you're making this for other content creators, video production people, what are they searching for and how would they search for that? So we're now looking at how to price video production work, how to price videography services, how to price video editing, how to price. All of these things are legit things that people are searching for. So if we go with this top option here, and then we can see we got Caleb from DSLR Video Shooter, who has a video that's 2 years old. So the first thing I'm looking for when I'm researching a topic like this is I'm beginning to look at how old are the videos that are here right now. And so I'm saying we got 2 years, 11 months, 3 years, 1 year. So for the simple fact of relevancy, this first fold of YouTube, we're not getting anything that is relevant, which means, let's say technology has changed. Cameras from 2 and 3 years ago may not be as relevant as cameras just released even in the last year. So your quality has increased because technology has moved. So they're also looking at those kind of things. What if I offer dual camera setups? All that kind of stuff you want to think from the person that's searching. And so when we look at how to price video production work, this is the kind of stuff that we're looking at. Also, some other suggested stuff like wedding videography pricing, video production proposal, things like that. So depending on what you're actually going for, really will depict and determine what this person that is on the keyboard, that let's say they're trying to start their own business, is actually looking for. Now, you also have on here TubeBuddy, which there's another tool that I'm using, but it's also still loading for whatever reason. So I don't know why that is. But that would be keywords everywhere, but we'll move on without it. But I shared this on my stories recently. And so you'll see, like, underneath here, how many searches per month it's estimated that this is getting, but we can get around that either way. But again, the first thing is always going to be like, I'm looking at what's coming up within this first fold before I ever scroll down. So we're looking at thumbnails, how old the video is. And then we're also looking into, like, are these videos doing well? Most of them are, not just with their top results. And even like Cody Warner, he's talking about this. Now, his video doesn't have as many views as some of these other ones, but it doesn't matter, because if it's relevant and to the point of what that person is searching for, YouTube is going to serve that to them. So when it also comes to TubeBuddy, TubeBuddy is super helpful because I use this section, this search explorer, to kind of start giving me some kind of a generalization or grade per se, as to, for that phrase that I'm looking at, does that make sense? Because most people think keyword. It's not just about a keyword. It's really about a keyword phrasing, a sentence or something that people are searching for that makes sense. So again, we started with video production pricing, but they're not putting that in there. They're putting in something like, for example, let's try again. How do I price my product, my art, mulch job? All this other stuff, so that kind of a thing. So let's how to charge for. So again, typing slowly, videography, video editing, video production. So you can also, in this same topic, because there are multiple searches that hit on this space, I honestly, at this point, I'm looking at a playlist that is on how to price. Because now, and if you think about it, that's kind of what I did with the M50. Channel's way bigger than me, still with more successful videos than me, will rank for other stuff around the M50. But you hard pressed at this point to find or search for something around it without me coming up, because I'm like, okay, if I can't get you on one-to-one video, I'm going to get you on the overall topic. So while Caleb made one and Cody Warner made one, and let's say their channels are way bigger than yours, it doesn't matter because YouTube cares about the relevancy for the person that's on the keyboard that's searching. So I would make a video like on every one of these phrases: how to charge for video production, how to charge for video editing, because even though you could package it as one, which is something I often do with my clients, I'm not just charging for video editing. I'm also charging for video production work. And so it's packaged together so that when I'm selling that to them, it's a one-shop deal. You don't need to hire me for production and then go hire somebody to edit. It's a one-shop deal. So even though I know that, what if somebody is working with somebody that maybe already has an internal video editor? Those are things that you can kind of come up with. So you say how to charge for videography. Now we see that that search phrase is different now because it's not the same as the previous phrase that we just searched for. And as you can see, those that are coming up in relevancy. So this is why I'm saying like playlist to really capture that whole essence of the topic. And so you'll start to see this. I'm forewarning y'all on this now. When it comes to building as an entrepreneur, building your channel so that you're dominating an area, this kind of stuff I'm going to be teaching on the channel when it comes to like the YouTube tips, not just about the video per se, but let's look at an overall perspective. So now let's say you did the one video on video production. Now you're saying one on how to price for videography. So you can come up a second time, just like Caleb did, not just because the tag is in the description, but because it's over here also. Now we look over here to TubeBuddy. Let's get a general grade of what's happening here. Then YouTube, the unweighted, real quick, just so y'all know, unweighted means that like general search overall, it has nothing to do with the specific kind of content that I'm making. So it's looking at the search volume as well as the competition. So competition is high, search volume is relatively low. So it's saying it's about a fair, whereas the other one, it was in at least a good. I'm okay with that personally, with making videos that are sometimes just good, or it may be in the fair thing if it fits the playlist strategy, right? So, and it also gives you related searches. So again, if you're thinking out, build out a playlist around this topic, you can start to dominate and come up in search. And it kind of plays also into the theory of the person that's on the keyboard, the viewer, that they are not only looking for and looking at this one thing, what's the next logical question that they're about to ask? So maybe it's something about a proposal. Maybe it's some, which I know you have tools and stuff on that you sell. That stuff now you see how this starts to make sense for your brand and stuff like that. And so those are some of the things that you can start to do. It's definitely more to this process overall, but that way you're starting to like at least put yourself in the ballpark to start to make this make sense. A lot of people just come to videos and they'll just copy and paste whatever the title is, whatever tags that they have, and they'll go from there. And that's not super helpful because it doesn't do anything to really build up your authority. Just like DSLR video shooter, he's been making videos for like 10 years around the same thing, video production and the equipment for video production, essentially in YouTube, not really YouTube in general, but when it comes to video cameras. So his channel authority, which a lot of people don't talk about, his channel authority has been built, far developed beyond just a couple nice videos on the topic that are coming up in search. So his channel authority, that's why you see bigger YouTube channels come up at times where they don't have to name it. Like, for example, like Casey Neistat or whatever, they name it whatever they want to. And so why can they do it? And I don't have to. Playing it at different fields. So it's just like you trying to play, with NFL rules, and we're playing basketball, so it's just like different game. So kind of the same stuff, still sport, but different game. So that kind of a stuff. So let's see here. All right, so Adam's exploit, good to see you. Saying good afternoon, good to see you, Adam. Glad you're here. Saying Heather was talking about doing VS videos yesterday. Not sure what you mean VS by that, so let me know. But I know you mean like Heather from Think Media. Some such as how do I, you know what? It's like it's not always like a how do I kind of a thing when it comes to like searching for stuff. It's really just about what are they looking for? How are they saying it? It's like I had did an example in my Instagram stories. Somebody asked a question, and so I did like a little story segment on some stuff. Not everybody is searching for the how do I. It's the perspective that dictates the what the video is about. So if they're saying how do I do this, it's because they want to know how do I fix or how do I change or how do I whatever. It's for them. Whereas they say, what should I charge for such and such? So it's always a perspective or about how to deal with, for example, difficult clients. Though that could be a thing. So it's always a perspective of that person. It just depends on how they're trying to tackle it. So it's not always like a how do I. It's just based on the perspective. Most people will come up with whatever they want to name it with, and then put video production tips. For example, like we were just doing with James's. Take a look at that title. It's not about really, you know what I'm saying, like the how do I or like how to's are really good. It's extremely well searched when it comes to YouTube, but at the same time, it's not. Let's see here. At the same time, it's not always that right perspective that somebody wants, needs, or is looking for. So let's take a look at another example for that reference. So when we look at something again that's very simple, like how do I change my profile picture on YouTube? This is something that I need to learn how to do, or I want to learn how to do, especially, and this is where relevancy comes into place a lot. So for those of you that are seeing, like, sometimes people get discouraged, like, oh, I'm not big enough and blah, blah, blah. Who cares? That like is not that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we saw Cody Wandered. It's like 9.8 views on a video, ranking within that first fold of searches that we just searched for with James's topic about same thing, same relevancy. He's good with what he does with channels that have a view of like, what is 114,000 views on a video. YouTube cares about me needing help. Who is serving that best to me? So if I'm looking at something like this, how do I change my profile picture on YouTube? Something like relevancy of, let's say, year. So relevancy of the year. Just because, for example, like a Daryl Eves or video creators over there, I'm trying to think of his name. Coffee. All right. Coffee. It's over my head right now. But the channel video creators, Tim Schmoyer, that's his name. So Tim and Daryl, not Daryl, Tim and Daryl would have made videos on this probably. However, those videos are if they're, that's why I say I'm looking at the years. Is there something different? Did a rule change? For example, like how do you charge for video production? Let's say it needs to be based on audio gear and preference and reference because let's say that because of this change, like in November of last year, there was an audio change that happened in the video production world so that like the bands and all this extra other stuff, basically you can't just be on the audio spectrum bands picking whatever signals that you want, which is why you saw stuff like this come out, because it needed to be on a 2.4 gigahertz band. So it doesn't matter where they sell these at, because a lot of audio equipment had to come off the shelves from B&H and all kinds of stuff, Amazon. So your product, even though it may be great, had to come off the shelves because of this audio change in the business. So when we're looking at stuff like this, we have to really think and take into our niche and our business what makes sense. So this is where these 2.4 gigahertz bands made sense, because these are legal everywhere. It's not on an audio signal that requires you to whatever. So a video production was because you could get audio equipment for cheap, or maybe you need to invest in something more like a Sennheiser gear setup because it's $1,000. It's just like, so now your costs maybe increase and the pricing is different than a 2-year-old video because the gear now needs to change. And so your cost of doing business may need to improve. So let's take a look at this. How do I change my profile picture on YouTube? This is what I was saying about the keywords everywhere. It's populating now, where it shows me like how much search volume this is getting per month. And so that lets me know, okay, it's a significant amount of search. That doesn't mean you're going to get 1,000 views per month on YouTube, but it does mean that you will be all right when it comes to getting some traction. So when we look at how old is this video, 5 months, 1 year, 5 months, 1 year, 5 months. Okay, good. There is some relevancy in this because I'm analyzing it at this point. So it's getting a decent amount of search volume, which is why this one in 5 months has 1.5 million views. Makes it easy because the platform changed. YouTube isn't the same. So if this was like 2 years, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, YouTube is not the same platform as it was 2 years ago, like visually. So how to change your picture profile is different. This one says how to change your on Android and iOS. So like I was explaining in my stories, YouTube is 2 parts. It's not only the search engine part when it comes to YouTube doing its thing, but YouTube is also curating the search results based on me. So am I looking for desktop or am I looking for Android and iOS? Am I looking for a Mac or am I looking for PC? You know what I'm saying? That's why I can do the same video essentially twice because it's curated for a different person. One is for the PC person, one is for the Mac person. One is if you have a Canon, one is if you have a Sony. Process can be exactly the same, but just like I don't own a cinema camera, I'm not searching or even looking at the stuff with the cinema camera because I'm not even trying to waste my time. And YouTube curates the content for that. Get a general grade from YouTube here, not YouTube, but TubeBuddy, that will tell me the search volume is good on this one. Competition is very good, but it's also saying that it's looking at here for overall is saying that it's very good. So if I click here for the weighted means it's based on the content that I'm creating. Now we see that these statistics and stuff has changed because it's saying it's about a fair amount of chance, but I really don't make social media type videos anymore or small based business stuff like I did early on when I was just doing coaching only. And it wasn't even video marketing coaching. It was like small business stuff. So now it's like TubeBuddy is helping by analyzing what kind of videos are you already making? What kind of stuff is already going on? Yeah, in general, for not taking into account the kind of content you're making is okay. But at the same time, it's like, it may be a struggle. But it's telling me the search volume is good. Competition is okay. And that the optimization strength, which you can always click here and get more details or whatever, is up here in the excellent. So, I mean, could I start doing it? Yeah. But again, that's why I say like playlist, start to curate. And so your channel doesn't have a one-off thing that has nothing to do with nothing, but it starts to have something that is really starting to make sense. So TubeBuddy can help me more saying, oh yeah, you've been making stuff on camera. So if you make one about this other camera, even though it's a different brand, it's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it helps to let me know if it's weighted a little bit differently. So these are just some things. Again, it has some of these related searches and stuff like that. How do I change my profile picture on YouTube on iPad? Again, if it's a 2-part process, you're looking at one part or one portion of it being the search and the relevancy of the search, but then also the human, the person. YouTube cares about the person on the keyboard. So this is that part, like the profile picture, not on Facebook, not on no place else, but on YouTube, on iPad. That's different if I'm on my phone, even if it's the same iOS device. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense for y'all that are out there research? So if we look back at James's stuff, like about how to charge for videography. Take a look at this again. And we'll see this stuff start to update. Saying, so now we're looking at getting 20 searches per month, which is not as much, but at the same time, it's like search volume is low and competition is really high. So what is it? Does it make sense to go for this? And it's just like, it's like you can, it's fair, it's kind of low. And it's just like, so if you go for it, you can start to make these results a little bit better for you by starting to tackle some of these other areas that make sense for what you're trying to do. So somebody asked, what's my upload speed? I don't know. High, really high. I know that much because I'm connected via Ethernet. So Adam's saying something about like the Canon M50 versus videos. Oh yeah. So, and that's a camera I've considered. I'm not sure because it's like, I don't know if I want to recommend a 6100 or 6400, but it's like, you know, saying 5 million subs as opposed to 2,000. LOL. That's why subs has really nothing to do with it. YouTube don't care about like your subscriber count. They care about the relevancy of, I'm sure that it's like probably has minimal factors, but it's like, they really don't care like about that kind of stuff. They care about the relevancy of the person on the keyboard. So yeah, but saying what's my upload speed? I don't know, but this is StreamYard, so it's going to botch the quality anyway. So saying it's about getting views, thumbnail, title, description, and watch time, regardless of the number of stubs. Yeah. So saying, oh, I get Tim and Sean confused. Oh, you're trying to help me when I was saying the who. All right. So Kathy is saying, would you make 2 different videos, one for Canon and one for Sony, or use the same one? In some cases, it depends on who wants it, like who's looking for it. If I'm looking about, is this video going to serve somebody that has the Canon camera? Somebody that has a Sony camera is scrolling past it every time. They don't care because they don't own the camera. So it literally can be how to live stream with the Canon M50, how to live stream with the Sony a6400, how to live stream with the Sony a6600. I own all these cameras. I could have picked any of the other ones that I've owned as well. But it's like the person that has that specific model is searching for how to do it on that specific model. Even if the process is the same, even if the gear is the same, they're not watching the other videos. They only may get to the point to where they're looking at something similar. Like, for example, if you got the Canon T6i and you're seeing videos, not a lot of videos on the T6i or the T8i, for example, maybe you're like, well, let me see if the T7i or T6i, if those will work too. And so that's only because if the person is searching and they're not finding. But most people, it's like, for example, if you're looking for how to change your oil on X, Y, and Z model and year of your car, unless it's like where 96 and 2012 cars are the same for some reason in this way, unless it fits within that genre or grouping that makes sense, then yeah, I'm going to make a different video every time because the person's not watching that other video that's not relevant to them. So you saying talk about Cody Warner. Okay, got you. Chris saying gotta go, great stream. All right, Crystal, take care. Glad you're here and glad that you got what you needed out of stream. So, but yeah, I would definitely make multiple videos, which is why I do, because the how is different. The what the person wants is different. So yeah. So Adam, you're saying upgrading from the Canon M50 to the newest Canon camera is a good video. I mean, yeah, it is. But at the same time, also, it's like, so I don't, here's the thing where I differ. I would say I don't make a video maybe just because I could rank for it and stuff like that. But I also have to take into consideration, do I want to really draw in that audience, right? So just because, for example, I've done a ton of videos on the Canon M50 when I use regularly, and because I own the Canon M50 at that time, or I still own it, but I was actively using it at that time. Do I really want to draw in specifically more, let's say Canon M6 Mark II, Canon T? No, because I don't own those cameras. I'm not going to buy those cameras. I'm not going to be of the best help. So trying to just do something for the sake of ranking because I could, or showing up because I could, again, just for the search and maybe ad revenue, it's like, I don't want that. I want to build a community around the stuff that makes sense that I'm actually going to serve. If I'm actually not going to serve that, it does me no good to touch on it. So it's just like the cameras that I actively use is typically the cameras that I actively talk about, not because I'm necessarily trying to draw that audience in, but because I can help that audience at that time, which is why those M50 videos do as much as they do. So, but yeah, so that's where that's at. But it's like, could I compare the M50 to whatever latest camera? Sure. I've considered renting the M6 Mark II, and it's just kind of like, I don't want to, honestly, only because it's like the value exchange starts to get to be very low between some of these other models. So it's a waste of time and energy expenditure for me too. So it's like, you know, so that's the kind of stuff I think about. Unless you want to be tech support for the stuff that you're making, answer a bunch of questions related to it, then sure, you know what I'm saying, really know that you're serving the people that you're making the video for. If I don't have any intentions of serving those that come wanting to watch, I'm not making those videos. Just for me, creatively irresponsible. Saying keep inspired. Thank you for your inputs. God bless. All right, Didi, take care. All right, so, but yeah, that's what I would say from there. Definitely need to drink more water. All right, so that's where I'm going to, I swear I say I'm going to call it there. Never do. Never do. But I am now. So if you won something in the live stream before, you can hit me on Instagram at Diana Gladney, or you can do so at my email, diana@dianagladney.com. Now, if you didn't win, we'll see about it next time. We definitely won't be doing it that long again, but we'll see about probably a better setup so you don't have to pick numbers. I hoped that there would be a way to pick from the live chat. Apparently not. So, but all good. So hopefully you guys have a good day, good weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe. And with that, my friends, live with passion. I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.